After 1 year of assuming Syrian's presidency, President Ahmad al Sharaa has overseen sweeping changes that reshaped state institutions, ended decades of international isolation, and redefined Syria on the global stage. Here are the key milestones of Sharaa's first year in office. After former regime leader Bashar al-Assad fled to Russia on December 8, 2024, a power vacuum emerged. It was filled by a transitional government led by Sharaa, who had commanded opposition forces that liberated Syrian cities in the days leading up to the regime's collapse. The new authority moved quickly to dismantle systems of repression entrenched under Assad. The 2012 constitution was suspended, and the parliament, army, and security agencies were dissolved. A national dialogue conference followed, bringing together representatives from across Syria's communities. In March 2025, Sharaa signed a constitutional declaration outlining a 5-year transition leading to elections and the formation of a permanent government. The same month, he announced a new 23-member cabinet representing Syria's diverse religious and ethnic communities. The country later held its first post-Assad parliamentary vote. On the economic front, the government launched major energy agreements with international companies in May 2025 and rehabilitated large parts of Syria's national electricity grid, significantly reducing power outages. In June, Sharaa issued a decree raising public sector salaries by 200%, easing living conditions for millions of Syrians below the poverty line. Justice and accountability were also placed at the center of the transition. In August 2025, Sharaa established a National Transitional Justice Commission to investigate past violations, support victims, and promote national reconciliation after years marked by war crimes, forced disappearances, and systemic torture.
وها هي سوريا اليوم تعود إلى موقعها التي تستحق بين العالم.
Sharaa's speech at the United Nations General Assembly in September 2025 marked a historic moment for Syria. It was the first time since 1967 that a Syrian leader represented the Syrian people on the international stage. His administration began rebuilding relations even with countries that had previously backed the former regime, including Russia. Across the world, embassies have reopened and ambassadors have been appointed. After years of war that devastated nearly every aspect of life, Reconstruction remains a massive challenge, estimated at more than $200 billion. To coordinate building efforts, the Syrian Development Fund was launched to manage national development projects. Since Assad's ouster, more than 1 million refugees have returned from abroad, and over 1.9 million internally displaced people have gone back to their homes. The government also lifted Assad-era travel bans for around 5 million Syrians, restoring freedom of movement for the first time in decades. In September 2025, Syria exported its first official shipment of crude oil in more than 14 years, totaling 600,000 barrels and signaling a shift toward restoring state revenues. Throughout the year, the administration pushed for the removal of international sanctions to unlock economic recovery. In a televised address in December 2025, Sharaa confirmed the full lifting of international sanctions on Syria, ending more than a decade of economic isolation.
فاليوم بيكون أول يوم سوريا بدون عقوبات بفضل الله عز وجل ثم بجهودكم وصبركم ل14 سنة.
By the end of the year, he also announced the launch of a new national currency, removing 2 zeros from the Syrian pound and introducing redesigned banknotes to strengthen monetary stability. Amid ongoing clashes between government forces and the PKK-YPG terror group, the administration moved to address long-standing political grievances among Syria's Kurdish communities. In January 2026, Sharaa issued a landmark decree affirming the rights of Syrian Kurds, which had been systematically denied under the Assad regime, including recognizing Kurdish as a national language and restoring citizenship to those previously excluded by the 1962 census. Over 1 year into Sharaa's presidency, officials say Syria has moved beyond its most fragile phase and is entering a new chapter of reconstruction and stability.